Self-consistency is a technique used in different situations. One situation is when you're not sure about the output, and the response you get is different each time. So you don't know which response to trust. Another situation is when the task you're doing needs really high accuracy. That means the response or answer you get should be very reliable. So whenever you're dealing with an open-ended problem that can have many subjective answers, always use self-consistency. Now, let's move on to the main idea of self-consistency and see how it works. In self-consistency, you ask an LLM to give multiple independent answers to one question, or you ask it to come up with multiple independent solutions to one problem. The answer and solution that show up most of the time are taken as the correct ones. To clearly understand the idea of self-consistency, let's take an example where we're doing research about REITs. We want to know what happens to the REIT dividend payout ratio when its debt is going up and net operating income is going down. This is a scenario that can lead to different answers. The dividend payout ratio can either go up or down. But in this case, we want to find out what usually happens to the dividend payout ratio. We'll try to solve this problem using two prompts. One will be without self-consistency, and the other will use self-consistency. Let's see what difference we get in the results. Here, I'm writing a simple and straightforward prompt where I'm asking my question directly. If the REIT has a high debt and decreasing net operating income, what might happen to its dividend payouts mostly? Okay, it says dividend payouts will mostly decrease because higher debt means more interest obligations, and lower net operating income reduces the cash available to distribute. But there can be other scenarios where the dividend might increase. It can happen if the company takes on high debt just to maintain its dividend payout ratio. That means dividends stay the same and don't decrease. And there can be other scenarios where the company has kept cash aside only for situations where the net operating income might reduce and they can't sustain dividends, so as a cushion they have already got cash with them. So let's ask again and see what the answer is this time. This time I asked, and it's saying the dividend payout might stay the same. Earlier it said it would decrease, but now it's saying it'll stay the same. Let's ask a third time just to see if the answer changes or stays the same. Now it's saying mostly dividend payouts will decrease because of the combination of high debt, rising interest, repayment burdens, and declining net operating income, which reduces operating income, leaves less cash available for shareholder distribution. Now, what answer should we take as correct? It keeps giving us different answers all the time, and the logic behind each answer is correct. But we need to have one answer that covers most situations. Now, let's use self-consistency and see if it can help us in this situation. I started the problem by saying you are a REIT analyst. This will definitely bring in domain expertise. I quoted the same question that I want to know answer of, and in the end, I'm asking it to use self-consistency. Let's see how I'm asking it to use self-consistency. I'm asking it to generate 10 independent answers and give me the most common conclusion with a short summary. There are multiple ways you can use self-consistency. One way is just asking it to generate independent answers in the same chat. Another way is opening multiple chats and running the same question or problem, then picking the answer that shows up most often across all the chats. Now, let's run this prompt and see what is the answer we get. It generated 10 answers for us. The most common answer we see in these 10 is that the dividend payout ratio will decrease. Only twice does it say that the dividend payout ratio will stay the same. Now we can confidently say that the dividend payout ratio of a REIT will decrease whenever its debt is increasing and its net operating income is decreasing. By discussing this example, we clearly understand the concept of self-consistency, which basically means whenever you're unsure about the output or don't have confidence about the output or unsure about the reasoning behind it, you can simply use self-consistency and ask ChatGPT to give the answer multiple times. You can do this in the same chat or in different chats. Then, you choose the answer that comes up most often. It's basically just picking the majority answer as the correct one. It generated 10